George and Amal Clooney have always been a power couple in the spotlight, known not only for their immense professional success but also for their commitment to their family. However, recently, something happened that stirred up emotions on both sides. A decision George made regarding their twins, Alexander and Ella, has left Amal in tears, sparking curiosity among fans about the emotional toll it took on their relationship. Let's dive into the story and unravel the full picture. As many of you know, George and Amal have always been protective of their children's privacy, and rightfully so. The couple, despite their Hollywood fame and busy schedules, has managed to shield their twins from the prying eyes of the public. However, recently, the Clooneys made headlines when they revealed that their children were being considered for a special role, one that would involve a significant involvement in a project George had been working on for quite some time. The decision wasn't just about their kids stepping into the spotlight. It was more about the message George was sending through this choice. The twins' potential involvement would mean they would be exposed to a level of public attention far greater than ever before, and it was a major decision for the family to navigate. Amal, who has always been a strong advocate for privacy and human rights, expressed her concerns about the potential emotional and psychological implications this could have on their children. In an exclusive interview following the decision, Amal admitted that she was initially overwhelmed by the idea of their twins taking part in the project. She didn't shy away from sharing that the thought of them growing up under such intense scrutiny made her anxious. Amal is known for her calm and collected demeanor, but the weight of this decision hit her harder than expected. At one point, Amal was seen wiping away tears during a private moment with George, visibly struggling to balance her career as a renowned human rights lawyer with her responsibilities as a mother. For those who've followed the Clooneys for years, seeing Amal in such an emotional state was unexpected. This was a side of her we rarely get to see, the protective mother torn between the fame and demands of Hollywood and the desire to protect her children's future. So, what was it about George's decision that caused such emotional turmoil? On the surface, it seemed like a simple decision about involving their kids in a project. But looking closer, we see that George's position has always been to expose his children to the world on his own terms. He has always maintained that his children should have the opportunity to explore and choose their own paths. Still, Amal's more cautious approach reflects her desire to preserve their privacy and childhood from the harsh glare of the public eye. The twins, now at a tender age, are growing up in an era where social media and public scrutiny can be overwhelming, especially for children of such high-profile parents. Amal has spoken publicly about how she wishes to shield them from the pressures she faced as a public figure, especially as a woman in a position of power. Yet, George, with his laid-back attitude toward fame, saw this decision as an opportunity to allow his children to embrace the family legacy in a way he believes will empower them in the future. After Amal's emotional response, George has reportedly been more reflective about the decision. In an effort to alleviate some of Amal's concerns, he has promised to ensure that the twins' involvement will be handled in a way that preserves their well-being. George has long been an advocate for the rights of children, and it seems he intends to ensure that their children will not be thrust into the spotlight against their will. Amal, meanwhile, has doubled down on her commitment to protecting their family's privacy, even as George navigates the demands of his Hollywood career. The couple has always been strong, and this moment of vulnerability only highlights the strength of their bond. As difficult as the situation has been, it appears that they are committed to finding a middle ground where both parents feel their voices are heard and their children's futures are protected. The emotional moment between Amal and George has led to many questioning whether this will have long-term effects on their relationship. However, those close to the Clooneys have confirmed that this moment of tension has only brought them closer together. The decision was a test, but both George and Amal are united in their love for their children and their commitment to each other. George has publicly expressed admiration for Amal's strength and dedication to their family, while Amal has praised George for his approach to parenthood. The couple has always been open about the challenges they face, and this decision, while difficult, seems to have reaffirmed their ability to navigate tough situations together. So, what comes next for George, Amal, and their twins? The decision regarding the twins' role is still in the works, and it's likely that we'll hear more updates in the coming weeks. The Clooneys are known for making choices that are in the best interest of their family, and it's safe to say they will continue to weigh the pros and cons of this major decision. One thing is for sure, George and Amal will continue to protect their family and ensure that their children grow up in an environment where they can thrive, no matter how much public attention they attract. As for the twins, it's clear that the Clooneys are doing their best to give them a balanced and loving upbringing amidst the chaos of Hollywood.